Hello. In this session, I'm going to introduce you to a power meditation. This meditation is called Hands in Ice, and it's actually a part of the Wim Hof method. The Wim Hof method is highly recommended, by the way. It's a system of exercises, particularly centered around cold exposure, but not limited to. Highly recommended. There is an app you can download and practice with clear instructions. This is a variation upon one of these exercises. So what is a power meditation? Power meditations are meditative exercises that can be very short, 30 seconds to a few minutes long, that involve your entire presence. You have to bring a lot of yourself into the exercise. They are very immersive and you have to perform them right, otherwise something goes wrong. And in this case, what we are going to do is dip the hands in ice while taking deep, full breaths. So what do you get from this power meditation? First of all, if you are bored, this is a very nice way to meditate without getting bored. The key here is to dip your hands in ice, in icy water, and as you do so, you take deep, relaxed breath and do this for longer and longer periods of time. We will begin with 7 minutes. So I will demonstrate 7 minutes of this exercise, but please pay attention that when you start, please start with 30 seconds, extend it by 15 seconds each until you reach 2 minutes, and then extend it by 30 seconds each time. If when you finish the exercise you feel that your hands are painful and the pain lingers on for more than, say, 5 minutes after you took the hands out of the water, then you are pushing it too hard. Just remain on the same time that you had before until you no longer feel the pain when the hands go out of the water. What this technique brings you is, one, increase of the immune system. It performs better. You become very alert. It wakes you up. It makes you more aware, and it also induces deep breath naturally, as I will soon demonstrate. It's a very good system for centering, a very good system for balancing. As you dip your hands in the water, you have no choice but to take deep breaths, otherwise you will suffer. So I will start demonstrating this technique, and I will do it for 7 minutes. What you need is a stopper, a stopwatch that I have here. Let me set it up. A bowl full of ice and a towel. So we begin. I set the timer 7 minutes. Before that, please pay attention to the breath. The breath needs to be full. That means, first of all, we inflate the belly. When the belly is completely full, we go to the chest and inflate the chest. And then we let go in a slow, relaxed breath. 7 minutes, we start. Take slow, deep breaths into the belly, into the chest. Fill up and exhale slowly. Pay no attention to the feeling in your hands. Put your entire attention on the breath. Make it like a wave, like a dolphin. First the belly, then the chest. your entire attention on the breath. After about 2 minutes, it gets easier. At this time, you can feel that your body wants to take deep breaths, full breaths. You no longer have to force it. You no longer have to trigger it. It starts to happen on its own. This exercise is perfect for understanding the difference between pain and suffering. Pain is just a sensation, like what you're feeling in your hands. Suffering is the verbalization of, oh, my hands are so cold, oh, it takes so long, when is this going to end? This is suffering. When we experience the sensation of the hand in the water while focusing our attention on the breath, we are not suffering. And in fact, we may grow to like it. By the end of the exercise, I normally wish that the bowl was much deeper so I can dip my entire hand into it. When I first started, even 45 seconds were nearly unbearable. Put your entire attention on the breath. Feel the air filling your lungs. Feel how good it feels. In the outgoing breath, completely relax. Relax your attention and just let go. Notice that each passing minute is taking shorter and shorter. The first minute seemed perceived to take much longer than the second. The third perceived to take shorter time. The fourth even shorter. And the last moment, the last minute just flies by. If you feel any sensation in your body, Go deep into it. Lightheadedness, vibrations, tingling. Focus on that sensation while you are breathing. Examine it, how it changes when you breathe in and when you breathe out. Taking deep breaths. Feeling yourself completely, fully, and letting go. Okay, 7 minutes. Wipe your hands with a towel, wipe them dry. But this time you will find that you're already taking natural deep breaths. This mode of breathing is becoming natural. You have induced it. Shake your hands. Stretch your hands with all the power. Now relax your hands and just be aware. Meditation is not an activity. It is a happening. It is simply a mode of being. It can be with you all day long. A good power meditation exercise simply induces, triggers the meditative state. After dipping your hands in water for a few minutes, taking deep breaths, full breaths, you naturally find yourself in this meditative state. Remain there. Observe the sensation in your hands, the warm glow that you're starting to feel as your hands are getting warmer and warmer. Observe the sensation in the rest of your body. Lightheadedness in your brain, in your head, thrilling, vibrations, sounds, whatever it is, just relax and observe. Taking deep breaths. That's the second part of the meditation. Take as long as you like. Another variation that you can do on the same exercise, but to take it to much longer, is to first put the ice in the water, make sure the water is ice cold, then remove the ice from the water, dip your hands in the ice and leave them there until the water becomes warm. Your hands will slowly warm the icy waters, and this can take 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and you will find yourself during this whole time taking deep, full breaths, fully aware, fully conscious. That's another way to have a very intensive meditative session. I hope you like this exercise. One thing that I should also say is that after doing this regularly, you find that your hands are become very resilient to the cold, and even in icy cold weather in the snow, you can manage without gloves. And that's also, by the way, a big advantage. Basically, what you are learning to do is to tolerate or even enjoy the cold element that every experience has. Every experience has a cold element. If you are doing something in the wild, in the wind, with water, there is many times a cold element to the experience. With techniques such as this and other techniques from the Wim Hof method, you learn to turn the cold element into a pleasurable element, and this thereby elevating the sum total of your daily experience. I hope you find this exercise useful. Thank you, have a great day and a fantastic life.